Hello everyone, I am Persius Val. In this video, I am going to tackle about weather. So let's begin. The objectives of weather is to differentiate among weather, season, and climate, to explain the need for forecasting weather in advance, to explain with specific examples the various factors affecting the climate of a place or region, and to describe the important characteristic of each thermal zone. So, what is weather? Weather is a day-to-day state of the atmosphere in its short-term variation in minutes to weeks. People generally think of weather as the combination of temperature, humidity, precipitation, cloudiness, visibility, and wind. The state of the atmosphere with respect to heat or cold, wetness or dryness, calm or storm, clearness or cloudiness. What are the benefits of weather in agriculture? So the benefits of weather in agriculture is weather plays a major role in determining the success of agriculture pursuits. Most fields crops are dependent solely upon weather to provide life-sustaining water and energy. So nag sustain siya ng energy sa agricultural needs. And livestock are also dependent upon weather for their comfort and food supplies. Advantages and disadvantages of weather to agricultural business. So, advantages naman is weather plays an important role in agriculture production. It has profound influence on the growth, development, and the yields of a crop. Incident of pest and disease, water needs, and fertilizer requirements. Deviation from normal weather occur with higher frequencies in almost all years, areas, and seasons. Disadvantages. Climate change can disrupt food availability, reduce access to food, and affect food quality. For example, projected increase in temperatures, changes in precipitation patterns, change in extreme weather events, and reducing in water availability may all result in reduced agricultural productivity. It includes reduced crop quantity and quality due to the reduced growth period following high levels of temperature rise. Reduces sugar content, bad coloration, and reduced storage stability. It in fruits. Increase of weeds, blights, and harmful insects in agricultural crops reduce land. There are 6 main components or parts of weather. They are temperature, atmospheric, pressure, wind, humidity, precipitation, and cloudiness. 1. Temperature is a degree of hotness or coldness that can be measured using a thermometer. Like for example, when a low pressure system moves into an area, it usually leads to cloudiness, wind, and precipitation. High pressure system usually lead to fair, calm weather. Number 2. Atmospheric pressure is an indicator of weather. When a low pressure system moves into an area, it usually leads to cloudiness, wind, and precipitation. High pressure system usually lead to fair, calm weather. Number 3. Wind. Wind is the direction and velocity have significant influence on crop growth. Wind increases the turbulence in atmosphere, thus increasing the supply of carbon dioxide to the plant, resulting in greater photosynthesis rates. Wind alters the balance of hormones. Wind increases the idling production in barley and rice. Number 4. Humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air relative to the maximum amount of water vapor that the air can hold at a certain temperature. Precipitation. Precipitation is any product of the condensation of atmospheric water vapor that falls under gravitational pull from clouds. The main forms of precipitation include drizzling, rain, sleet, snow, ice, pellets, graupel, and hail. Number 6. Cloudiness. The state of the sky when it is covered by clouds. Clouds cover, overcast, bad weather, inclementness weather, unsuitable for outdoor activities. Effects of weather on agricultural crops and livestock. Weather plays a major role in determining the success of agricultural pursuits. Most fields crops are dependent solely upon weather to provide life-sustaining water and energy. However, the combination of all weather elements occurring simultaneously can have additive effects. Key facts and information type of weather. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a given place and time. Depending on sunshine, heat, cloudiness, wind, and rain, weather changes on a daily basis. Seasons and climate largely affect the weather. There are 5 types of weather: sunny, cloudy, windy, rainy, and stormy. When we talk about sunny days are usually pleasant as most people like doing activities outdoors when the sun is up and shining. Sunny, when there are no clouds in sight, the sun is able to shine through and keep the environment warm. Sunny days are not always warm. In fact, they can cool too, depending on the time of year. Cloudy. When we talk about cloudy when the weather cloud, the rays of the sun are blocked from reaching the earth surface. So cloudy is ito po yung maulap na panahon. Cloudy, it can be warm on a cloudy day when the clouds trap in heat near the surface. A cloud is a huge mass of water vapor. Clouds are often associated with rain, but cloudy days do not equate to rainy days. So, pangatlo is windy. Wind gusts form when air is pushed into smaller spaces of vacuum. However, windy, when warm air mass rises to the sky and cold air rushes to fill the gap, expect to have a windy day. So, fourth is rainy. A rainy day occurs when the temperature drops and the water vapor in the clouds cools and forms raindrops. So, rainy day, ito po yung maulan na panahon. Thunder naman is, thunder is a loud rumbling noise heard due to rapidly heated air expanding. So, ang thunder po, ito po yung kumukulog. So, these are the examples, pictures of different weather. As we see, sunny day, cloudy day, stormy, rainy day, windy. Impacts of bad weather to agriculture. So, the impact is extreme weather events can have severe detrimental effects on crop yield, and therefore, agricultural production. Most crops are sensitive to the direct effect of high temperature, decreasing precipitation, flooding, and ultimately freeze during critical growth phase. So, pag sinabi nating maulan, nagbibigay siya ng epekto sa ating palayan or sa mga taniman. While negative impacts are serious and can include pollution and degradation of soil, water, and air. Agriculture can also positively impact the environment, for instance, by trapping greenhouse gases within crops and soils or mitigating floods risk through the adoption of certain farming practices. Possible effects of heavy rain to farmers. So, ito po yung epekto ng malakas na pag-ulan sa mga farmer po. Above average rainfall resulting in widespread flooding can severely impact production. Harvest can be delayed, crops and pastures can be submerged and killed and produce spoiled. And ito lang po ang possible effects ng dry season sa mga farmer or sunny day. Ito po ay isang linyo. During the dry season, humidity is very low, causing some watering holes in rivers to dry up. This lack of water and hence of food may force many grazing animals to migrate to more fertile spots. So, epekto po ng dry season sa isang farmer po is ito po. So, makita natin dito. Key players and factors. Weather is impacted by things we can't see like wind, solar radiation, humidity, and air pressure. So, there is a blanket of air that surrounds the earth. This is about 15 miles thick. This blanket is called the atmosphere. The sun and the moisture in the air work together to form clouds, which makes rain and thunderstorms. This movement of water is called the water cycle of the hydraulic cycle. The processes involved in water cycle are evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation, and runoff. Causes of weather. The primary cause of different types of weather is how air masses interact with each other. The two main types of air mass are hot and cold. Hot air masses are areas of hot air that moves in the same direction. Cold air masses are areas of cold air that move in the same direction. The area where two or more air masses meet is called a front. Impact of weather and agriculture. Weather affects people's daily activities and decisions, but it has the biggest impact on people whose work largely depends on weather condition. So, ito po pala ang impact ng weather sa agriculture. Nakakasira po siya ng daily activities like biking, jogging, and another outdoor activities. So, farmers once look to plants and animals for hints about the weather. Measuring the weather. To measure temperature, a thermometer is usually used. Para po ma-measure natin ang temperature, kailangan po natin gumamit ng thermometer. So, thermometer. A thermometer is a device that measures temperature or temperature gradient. A thermometer has two important elements. Temperature change occurs when a change in temperature, and some means of converting this change into numerical value. To measure air pressure, a barometer is used. A barometer is a scientific instrument that is used to measure air pressure in the uncertain environment. A rain gauge is used to measure precipitation. An anemometer is used to measure wind speed. An anemometer is a satellite takes pictures of clouds from space. Radar shows where and how much rain is falling, while computers import and export data for meteorologists to examine. So that's all for today, and thanks for watching. God bless you all. Hope you like it.